Today on Dad Hut, I'm going to talk about the 5 guns I think every person should own. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking out Dad Hut. I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of these videos. Today, I'm going to be talking about what is my opinion of the 5 firearms that I think you should own. Again, this is an opinion video. So there is no right or wrong here. This is just what I think. Down in the comments, you might think something different, and that's cool. I can totally appreciate that, and we can have conversations about it. This is just gonna be my opinion on what I think. If you could only have 5, what are the 5 types that you should get? And now I wanna stress I'm saying types because I'm not gonna give you an exact firearm. I'm not going to say go get a SIG P365 because I don't think there is a right firearm for each person at that level. Maybe it's a SIG for you, maybe it's a Hellcat for somebody else. So this is going to be more about the 5 types that you should get, and then I'll give you some examples in each one of those categories of what you can look at. And again, it's an opinion, guys. So these aren't in any order or anything like that, but I think the first one I'm going to give you is probably the one that I would say is most important, and I think that everybody should own, and that's a 22 long rifle. There's several reasons for that, in my opinion. Is it's cheap. It's super cheap for ammunition. You can carry a lot of the ammunition if you need to. It's very easy to fire. It's very easy to train on. It's very easy to get inexperienced shooters to all the way to experts to be able to shoot this type of ammunition. It comes in all different kinds of varieties as far as handguns. You can get, rifles with it. So it's very versatile. You can train with it. You can hunt with it. You can self-defense with it, no matter what people say. My motto is you should shoot what you're comfortable with. If you are only comfortable with a 22 long rifle, don't let anybody ever tell you that you can't use that for self-defense then, because that is much better than nothing, or a baseball bat, or a knife. If a 22 long rifle is all that you're comfortable with, so be it. Nobody wants to get shot with a 22 long rifle. I can guarantee you that. And if you are needing to defend yourself, are there better options? Absolutely. Are there worse options? Hell yeah. So don't ever let anybody tell you a 22 long rifle is not good enough for you, because if that is what you're good with and you're accurate with that and you're comfortable and you're confident, then stick with what you can shoot. So as far as options in 22 long rifle, one of the most popular being the Ruger 10/22, comes in all kinds of different options. And my dog wants to come in, so let me let him in here. Hey, buddy. So this here is the Ruger SR-22. It shoots 22 long rifle. This is just another option too. So you don't have to get a rifle. You can get handguns. I think even Ruger makes like a concealed carry 22 now. So yeah, I think as far as affordability goes, and if you ever needed to kind of, carry a lot of ammunition on you, if you are going to train a newcomer or you want to train yourself and you want to do it affordably, a 22 long rifle, I think, is probably the one that everybody should have. Of all 5 of these, a 22 long rifle should be somewhere in your gun safe. Okay, next let's talk about concealed carry. Because if you're not at home and you don't have, access to your firearms, then you're gonna want it on your person. So, and I understand this isn't for everybody. If you're watching this video, you're probably into guns, so you probably do carry. But again, some people aren't comfortable carrying a weapon outside of their house. But I think if you can get to that stage, you should carry outside of your house, and you should carry as much as possible. You don't ever want to be in that situation the one day where you just didn't take it, and that's the day you need it. There are plenty of options out there. I'm going to tell you my favorite, which is the SIG P365. Now this shoots in 380, and the reason why I say that this one is my favorite is because it is so small. It's not a hassle to carry. Even in the summertime with like jersey shorts or t-shirt and stuff like that, This is very, very easy to carry. One of the most popular options out there is the SIG P365. It's a little bigger, but it holds way more rounds and is probably one of the most popular firearms on the market today. Again, not much bigger, but it is bigger. At number 3, let's talk home defense. I mean, if you need to defend yourself or your family or your property at your house, what's better than a Mossberg 500 pump shotgun? I mean, everybody knows that sound, and no bad guy ever wants to come into your house and hear this. I mean, right away, that's going to send some, second thoughts into their head. Good thing about a shotgun is ammunition is always available for it. It's a great weapon to use for self-defense. You can use it for sport, shooting clays. You can use it for hunting. So again, it's a very versatile weapon. I think that everybody should have a shotgun, whether you go with a Mossberg 500 pump or something else. That's fine. Like I said, this isn't necessarily about the individual gun, but the type of weapon. So a shotgun should definitely be in your arsenal. Okay, so let's talk about number 4, and that is something I'm gonna call a full-size handgun, or like a truck gun. Something that maybe you can keep in a toolbox or in your glove compartment. Something that is, readily available to yourself. Something that you can use for home defense if you need to. Maybe keep it in your dresser drawer locked up in a safe, especially if you have kids. Maybe it's, like I said, it's something you keep in your vehicle that's just there for you at all times. If you have a toolbox or something, you go fishing or hunting or whatever it is you're doing a lot, you always know that you have that backup gun somewhere. And this is where a lot of people would probably say, get a Glock or something of that type. Obviously Glocks are very popular. And you can even carry with these guns if that's something you're comfortable with, which is fine. A lot of people prefer full size because their hands are bigger and they don't want one of these micros. And that's fine. I think you should have one. You should have it, like I said, as a backup at least, or something that you can always keep, easily available to you, whether that be in your vehicle, your garage, or something like that. Okay, so for number 5, let's talk about the weapon that everybody seems to talk about. That is the AR-15. This one here is a Ruger 5.56. So I could sit here and talk to you about an AR-15 for 2 hours, and people could go back and forth about whether they should be illegal, who should have them, and I'm not going to get too crazy into that. All I'm going to say is bad guys do not follow the law. You can write whatever law you want. That's what makes them bad guys, is they don't follow that law. And if a bad guy comes to your house and he's got an AR-15, you're damn sure going to hope and want one too. So I'll leave it at that. And the reason why I think you should get one, even if you don't think you're going to use it anytime soon, is because if they ever do ban any weapon, it's going to be the AR-15. It's the big black scary gun that everybody is afraid of. I don't know if it'll ever happen again, if they'll ever get them outlawed or banned, but if they do to any weapon, it's going to be the AR-15. So even if you don't want one now, pick it up, put it away, and save it and train on it later, because you may not get another chance to get one. It could happen at any time, and that's just the way it is. So those are my 5. I totally understand if you disagree, and that's cool. Comment below. We can discuss and we can talk about it. And if this video helped you out at all, guys, please like and subscribe so you don't ever miss any future Dad Hut videos. We'll see you on the next one.